Very good morning, all of you. Let's start today's session. In that today's session, we'll discuss about how to host a static website. So after that, we'll discuss about bootstrapping concept in the AWS. Let's start. So first of all, we need to host the static website. So for that, we'll discuss about what are the prerequisites for that static website. The most important thing to access the website, we require a different ports. In last hour, we can say that in earlier lecture, we'll discuss about the ports. In that, we have two different ports to access the website. So the first port is a port number 80. By using this port, we can access the website or anything using a browser. So this one is a port number 80, and the protocol which are used in port number 80 is HTTP protocol. So HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay. So we must need to add this protocol while using or while creating the static website. And the second port number is port number 443. Okay. So it is used for a protocol HTTPS. HTTPS. So in that structure, we are using a hypertext transfer protocol secure. Okay. So these two protocol are near about same, but the difference is only one thing. For the security purpose, we use the port number 443, and for the normal texture purpose, hypertext purpose, we will use only port number 80. Okay. So first of all, whenever we need to use, we need to install one website. Okay. For example, someone wants to host the static website on AWS. So for that reason, first of all, they require a public IP. We all know that there are three different section or the different classes are available: class A, class B, and class C. Okay. So if you want to host any website, first of all, we require a local server or global server. If you want to access the website in local area network, or we can say that local server, then we will use a public IP. Then we will use a local IP. So we have two options to host the website. First one is a local IP. Second one is public IP. Discuss about that, and after that we'll create the website. So the public IP is nothing but the application or the website will be executed on single PC. Okay. So the application or website will be executed on single PC. We cannot able to access that website outside the world. Okay. For example, I want to host one application whose name is www.abcd.com. Whenever we host this application on local IP, that means we don't have any public IP. That means we can access this website on only local area network. Okay. Or we can say that that website will be accessible only local host. And the IP address of local host is 127.0.0.0. This one is IP address, standard IP address of localhost. So whenever we install the OS, whenever we install the website on the local IP, okay, so that will be accessed by using 127.0.0.0. Okay, so either we can use this or either we can use any private IP. Okay, for example, class A private IP, class 2, class B IP address, or class C IP address. So another option is available. So we can also host our website on public IP. For example, similar way. So I have a website called as a www.abcd.com, and I want to access that website in any area or any globe, or we can say that the global area. So for that we require a public IP. For that we require a public IP. IP any we can use, so either we can use class A, class B, class C, whatever it may be. Okay, so we can use in that section we can use public IP. Make a note of that. So if your website is a local website, okay, so that will be executed on the local host, then we can use both port number 80 we can use, or port number 443 we can use, or similar way if you host the website on AWS, or we can say that public IP, then we can also use any IP like class A, class B, and class C. Okay. So difference is that the main difference is that local website will be executed on local PC or a single PC. Public or global website will be hosted on the public IP. Whenever we create an instance in AWS, we get the public IP. So we need not worry about the public IP. Okay. So whenever we host the AWS instance, in the AWS instance, we get that public IP. Okay. So this is the first thing. If you want to access your website globally, then we require a public IP. Second, we need to install a package called as Apache 2. So this package name is a different name in a Fedora family. We all know that there are three different families. First one is a SUSE family. After that, Debian family is there, and after that, Fedora family is there. So when we discuss about that, so for example, we have two different families. We'll discuss about that. First one is a Debian. That means we have Ubuntu. Okay, and second one is a Fedora family. That means we have Red Hat, we have Fedora, these two operating system or any other operating system. In the Debian family, we have Ubuntu and Kali Linux is there. So assume that if you have two different family, we have two different package names. So in the Debian family, we need to use Apache 2 package name, and in Fedora or Red Hat family, we need to use a package name called as this one. Just 1 minute. In the Apache, we need to use HTTPD. Okay, so this is the package name HTTP in Fedora, and when we install the website or when we use to host the static website, we use the Apache 2 in the Debian and we use the Fedora in HTTPD. So we need to install that application. After that, we need to change the configuration file, and we all know that the configuration files will always placed in the etc folder /etc. Okay, so we need to configure that file. Okay, so let's do the practical and host the static website. After that, we will discuss about how to bootstrap the website. Okay, just once again, login into the system. Here we don't have any instance, and I'm working in the Tokyo. No, I'm working in the Mumbai region. Just 1 minute, I will change my data center in the Mumbai region. This is my Mumbai region. Right now, I don't have any instance. Let's check out. Launch your instance. Here select Ubuntu 16.04. Why will you use 16.0? Because it is a stable version of Ubuntu. Use free tier. After that, free tier instance. I want only one website, so here I am using one. On the next, add the storage. Here I will add 30 GB. Next, security group. So add tag to my website. So this one is a security and it's most important security group. So click on the new, and here add a new existing new group. Click on the new. My web. Make a note of that. Here I'm using only one protocol SSH. That means we can able to connect the instance only. We cannot able to host the application. Okay, so we can install the Apache, or we can say that we can host the static website, but we cannot able to access that website. What is the reason? Because here we require two different protocols, port number 80 and port number 443. That means we need to use HTTP protocol and HTTPS protocol. So here we need to add this protocol. Okay, so add and write down HTTP. Okay, so if you want to use a static, then we can use HTTP protocol. Okay, and another rule HTTPS. If you want to create a secure website, so right now we will use only HTTP protocol. Who can access that HTTP protocol? Anyone. Anyone can access that HTTP protocol. Who can access the SSH? Anyone can access. Make a note of that. For a security reason, always make custom as a MyIP. Okay, HTTP also as a MyIP for security reasons. Okay, so after completing your tasks, we can use HTTP as just anywhere. But make a note of that. SSH is always my IP. SSH is always my IP. Okay, what does it mean? So only this IP will accessible SSH instance. No one can access the instance. Only this IP, my IP, is able to access the SSH instance. Because in last lecture we discussed about that dedicated host, shared host. So we all know that someone who access your resources, in that case there is a chances to breach the security. For that reason, here SSH must be used as a my IP. Make a note of that. After that, review and launch. Check the configuration one more time. AMI detail, instance type, security group, and click on the launch. So here I am using the existing as AJEMUM key. Acknowledge that and launch the. This account is currently blocked, not recognized as a valid account. Please contact verification. We'll use another account. The ECD instance. Click here to launch the instance. Fast. Here will be 16.04. We'll select 16.04. It will select Ubuntu. Here, gas, storage space as a 30 GB. Tag. Select the new group as that will add HTTP. Make a note of that. It is mandatory to add the HTTP protocol. अगर नहीं ऐड करते हो तो we cannot able to access the website. Okay, because this is the protocol to access the website. It's mandatory. Here we will use SSH as my IP. So now I will use a new key here. That's it. AJ download this key. Extra keys, AWS key. By click on that. Launch the instance. Key in this account is currently blocked. Why? Particular account is also blocked.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
I'm having a query regarding AWS.
Yes.
Sir, what is AWS is all about? I mean, for what it is being used and for where it is used.
Okay, I will specify first. We will clear the today's lecture, and after that, I will specify your answer. Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I will use another account because we need to perform today's task. I will perform today's task, and after that, I will clear our doubt. Just we'll host the one website. We'll perform some tasks, and after that, we'll clear that point. Add the HTTP protocol. My IP. So that will check the storage. Storage as 30 GB grade. Next, next, next. Launch. It will create a new key. Put that key. Launch the instance. See, now my instance is running. Okay, now check out. Here it took some time to launch the instance. So my instance name is my server. So before that, just convert your key because I am accessing this AWS account through Windows operating system. So for whenever we access the instance through Windows operating system, then in that case, we need to convert our key. Our key name is a new and its extension is .pem. We need to convert this key .pem into .ppk. So our extension of key is .pem. Here is my extension .pem. So we need to convert it into ppk. Okay, so we all know that how to convert, and we already did that practical. So open putty. So this one is a putty gen. So open that. Load the M key. Select all files. Is option all files. And your key name is a new. Clicking to open. That save as a private key. Yes. Here specify the name. So I will specify same name as a earlier name, new, and click save. So now check AWS whether our private key is created. So in that section, we have name with extension PIM key, and we'll also have new as extension of PPK, putty private key. That means we can able to access that instance. So let's do that. Our instance is executing. So click on that and check whether the private IP is there. So public IP. Here's my public IP. 13.234.35.103.149. Okay, this is my public IP. Copy that, open putty here. So enter the IP address. So this one is IP address. Host name is IP address. After that, delete all folder sections. Okay, delete it. After that, click on the data, and right now write down username as Ubuntu. Message. Click on auth. After that, here click the key name as a new. Click on that. After that, click on the session and make note that save it. Now we can able to access that. Oops. Make a note of that. Here we need to specify the public IP address or DSL, domain name servers. Either we can use public IP address or either we can use domain names. So click on the open. Accept the cookies. Yeah, done. So check out the private IP address 172.31.34.139. So here is my private IP address 137.31.34.139. So that means we successfully log in into the system. Now we need to host the static website. So first of all, we'll change the UI. Click on this section, this computer section, change settings. Click on the appearance. Here, change the font size as 18. Click on that. Also, we can change the display also. Colors, background color. This one is the background color. Modify. Use green. Themes, colors. Minute. Default. Forget about it. So just we successfully login into the system. So first task, we need to update our system. Update system. Okay, whenever we do any task, first of all, we need to update our system. So here we'll use sudo apt-get. Okay, so in Linux, if you want to any task, we need to use apt-get as a high level package, sudo apt-get, or we can use sudo apt-update -y. Okay, yes, that means here I am updating our system. Okay, so needs to update the system because if you want to perform any task, we need to update our system first of all. So here I'm trying to update our system. It took some time to update. Okay, whenever we update a system locally, it took 8 to 10 minutes, but whenever we update the system on AWS, it took only few seconds. Okay, our system is updated successfully. Now, just we will install the Apache website or we can host the static website. For that reason, we need to install Apache software or we can say that Apache package. So for that, sudo apt-get type Apache. Here I will use the -y. That means yes, I want to install that package. That so here we do not understand the just remove it. Valid operations. Just 1 minute. apt. Operation apt-get install change. So this is the option sudo apt-get install Apache 2. So we will install that package so we can host the static website. So here it will ask, do you want to continue? So just press Y. No, if you don't want to install. Okay. So again, just pass Y directly. Sudo apt-get install Apache 2. Particular package will be installed. Just wait for a few seconds. Now it's installing the package. Now we successfully installed the package. If you want to check that whether the website package is installed successfully, that means Apache package installed successfully, make a note of that. Just copy that IP address, public IP address. We all know that in security group, we added the HTTP protocol. So when we add the HTTP protocol, then and then we can able to access that protocol by the website outside the world. So just copy that IP address and open the browser. That section just ping public IP address. Okay, so this one is your public IP address 13.235.103.149. So whenever we host any instance in AWS, we get this public IP. These public IP are the different. So make a note of that. Whenever we install the Apache 2 package, we need to copy that public IP into the browser. So this one is public IP. So copy that and hit enter. See, Apache 2 Ubuntu default page. Okay, so whenever we install that Apache package, Apache जब आप install करते हो, then and then we get this page. Okay, so अगर आप Apache 2 install नहीं करते हो तो ये page नहीं मिलेगा. Make a note of that. When we launch the instance, at that time copy public IP and paste it on the browser and just check out whether we get that page. Okay, so it shows it works. That means we successfully installed that Apache 2. Now we need to configure that page. अभी ये पेज हमें क्या करना है, कॉन्फ़िगर करना है. Okay, and this one is the address /var/www/html/index. This one is a configuration file, so we can replace that file. Okay, so make a note of that कि जब भी हम इंस्टेंस लॉन्च करते हैं और फिर पब्लिक कॉपी पेस्ट करते हैं तो we did not get this page. हमें इंस्टेंस लॉन्च करके अपडेट करके अपाचे पैच को अपाचे 2 को अपडेट करना है और वी कैन से दैट इंस्टॉल करना है, and then we get this page. Okay, so now just access that website and we all know that the configuration file will be placed in /var. Okay, so this one is the IP, this one address of your configuration files. Just one second. /var/www/html. Okay, /var/www/html. This one is a folder we get. In that we get the address. So that's the folder cd/var/www/html. We all know that ls is used to list out. Just read out that file cat command index.html. So this one is the index. So if you know the concept of spacing, padding, or we can say that DOM related things or HTML, so we can able to host the static website. So this is the by default code. So ये code है. So by using this we can get this information. Okay. So ये information दिखने के लिए ये code दिखाई दे रहा है. तो इसके अंदर spacing, padding पूरा use किए वाला है और ये colors वगैरह भी use किए. Okay, so let's do one thing. First of all, remove this page. ram index dot ls command. So here I am using the ls command. We don't have any page. So here we'll create one page. Okay. So we have VIM editor. Okay. We have nano editor to edit the file. So either we can use VIM or either we can use nano. Okay. So for that we require a concept of Linux. Okay. So here to configure the file we need to use VIM editor or we can use a nano editor. Either we can use vim, either we can use nano. So let's use sudo nano. Name of file is index.html. Here I'm creating a new file, sudo nano index.html. Okay. So here we'll use the HTML tags, HTML open tag. Know that how to use HTML. This one is open tag, and this one is. Here I will use head tag as a h1. Here I will close the h1 tag. PSUE static site. So just save that information. Control O, enter, Control X. Okay, let's check out on that page and refresh that page. See, welcome to PSUE static website. Okay, welcome to PSUE static website. Spelling mistake. So like that we can host the options. Here we can add the h2 tag also. For that, if you want to perform this task, we need to understand the concept of HTML. Use the h2 tag. Welcome to static website, and here we'll add. Also here we add the body tag. And we can add the bunch of options here. The tag by paragraph tag. You can say that CSC branch. If you want to add the border, like that, you can spacing padding. We can add the. We add some text information, paragraph information. Or if you want to add the list, you can do that. Let's now check out our website. See, welcome to the website PSU, and these are the list of branches: CSE, EE, electrical, civil, mechanics. So likewise, we can configure the page. Okay. So this is overall about how to host the static website on AWS. Okay. So make a note of that. If you want to access this, we need to configure the page, and the configuration page information will be placed in /etc menu /var dash /www/html. In that, we'll get the page index. So we need to configure that page index.page. So what are the steps to host the static website? So here I will specify the steps. Create. This lecture is recorded, so you can do the practice. Create instance. Second step, install system by using command sudo apt update that install sudo apt hyphen update. After that, install Apache by using the command sudo hyphen get j2 hyphen y. So by using this command, we can able to install the website packages. So for says old site, you can say that default web using public in browser that configure figure index page. So I will configure that index page /var /www-index dot. These are the certain steps. Okay, so by using that we can host the instance. Okay, let's do one more time. So इससे आपको थोड़ा सा समझ में आएगा. Let's perform one more time. So here I will launch the EC2 instance. So first of all, I will terminate the earlier instance. Click on that. Click on instance state and click on the terminal. So when we terminate that instance, try to access the website. Okay, right now I terminate the instance. So try to access that website. Click on the refresh button. So we get the error. Okay, so it's refreshing. That means ये public IP जो हमने use किया था इसे terminate करने के बाद में ये नहीं use होगा. जब भी आप refresh करोगे तो it took long time बोल के यहाँ error आ जाएगा. Just launch one more instance. EC2. अब हम HTTP प्रोटोकॉल को ऐड नहीं करके एक्सेस करने की कोशिश करते हैं. See, this website or this site can't be reached. Okay, so why we get that message? क्यों हमें ये मैसेज मिला है? What is the reason behind that? Because ये वेबसाइट हमने डिलीट कर दिया. So for that reason we get this launch instance. Now we're trying to create the instance without the HTTP protocol. Okay, so फिर हम उसे एक्सेस करने की कोशिश करते हैं. होता है. Click on that. So I will revise the steps. 16.0. Here. Click on next. Add storage. We'll add as a 30. Next. Here I will add new. Select existing. Here we'll select the Pratik group. In that only SSH is there. See, only SSH is there. Okay. So इसके अंदर अगर आपने Apache install भी कर लिया तो भी access नहीं होगा. What is the reason? Just here we are using only one protocol, SSH protocol. Okay. So in that we can only access that instance. We cannot able to launch. Okay. Instead of that, we'll use new one. New AJ. Okay. So just we are using SSH and I'm using for my IP. Okay. I'm not using the HTTP protocol, so that means we cannot able to access the website. Okay, so further we need to modify this group. Click here to launch. Here we'll use new as a key. That will launch. Click on that. Check out whether our instance is executing. Yes. Just wait for a few seconds. So we get that public IP. See, we get the public IP address 65. Copy that. Open putty. Click here to new session. Okay. Either we can click here to new session or click on the directly here enter putty. यहाँ से भी ऐसा open करके चलेगा. So enter the IP address. Click on the data. Type data name as Ubuntu. SSH. Click on auth. Provide the key name as a new. यही की मैंने use की थी and click here to open. Accept the features. I will successfully log into the system 172.31.47.254. Let's check out. यही है क्या? Yes, same है 172.31.47.254. Okay. So now first of all इसका appearance हम change करते हैं. Font size बढ़ाते हैं. Click on the settings. Click on the appearance. Change font as 20. Okay, like that. Now just copy the public IP address and click here and enter. Okay. Right now we did not get any information because we are not hosted the page. Okay. So first of all, we'll update the system. We are done. So now we'll install the package sudo apt-get apache. Install होगा क्या? Yes, we can install that application. Okay. प्रोटोकॉल है हमारे पास HTTP प्रोटोकॉल और HTTP प्रोटोकॉल के अंदर हमने पोर्ट नंबर 80 ऐड नहीं किया है. That means we cannot able to access this website. हम ये वेबसाइट एक्सेस आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड को नहीं कर सकते. But can I able to install the package? The answer is yes. See, I'm trying to install that package. Now we successfully installed. Now check out the browser. See, because here I will paste one more time per IP address and we're trying to access that website. So we did not get that website. What is the reason behind that? Because we are not using the protocol, HTTP protocol. So it is mandatory to use the HTTP protocol to host the any website. Okay. So let's do that one more thing. कि हम ये instance के अंदर protocol add करते हैं. How will do that? So just click on the security group. In last lecture we also discussed about that. Click on the security group. After that, click on the security group as a SG. After that, see, we have only one protocol called as SSH. Click on the edit inbound rule. Okay. After that, here we need to add the rule as HTTP. The HTTP protocol custom anywhere anyone can access that HTTP protocol. After that, save rule. See, inbound security group is successfully saved. Now it's showing two protocols. See, HTTP protocol is there and SSH protocol is also there. So now just refresh your page. Now we get that page. See, Apache 2 default page. So earlier it was not showing the page. What is the reason behind that? The reason behind that because we are not added the HTTP protocol, so that's why it is not showing. So इसीलिए ये नहीं दिखाई दे रहा था. Now we need to configure that page. अभी ये page हम configure करते हैं. So for that reason, put to that particular page cd/var/www/html page. Yes. Now we'll first of all remove that page. So here I've used sudo rm.html. We don't have any page. See, ls करके check करो. We don't have any page. So here I will create sudo VI metadata. आपको पढ़ाया था मैंने VI भी पढ़ाया है और nano भी पढ़ाया है और we can say that VIM भी पढ़ाया है. So just overlook करो उस document पे sudo nano और here I will add index.html. Add the tags HTML tag HTML tag. This I will add head h1 use of h1 tag. ESCUE Control Enter Control X. Now refresh that page and say may get the message welcome to PESCUE. So like with this we can do the operations. So does anyone have query to host the operations or to host the website? Does anyone have a query? So just follow these steps. I will share this recorded video as early as possible. So you will get that video and you can do the practice. Okay, so make a note of that. You will need instance. Without instance, we cannot able to access that. We cannot able to perform this operation. So these are the steps. First of all, we launch the instance. After that, we need to add protocols. When we launch the instance, at that time, we need to use a port. That we need to use a protocol called as a HTTP and SSH. Make a note of that. This is a mandatory while using this protocol while creating the instance. After that, update your system update करना है. After that, install Apache 2 heavily install. This is the way by using that we can able to install. After that, access default page by using public IP in a browser, and after that, configure that page. I will share the steps so we can able to perform this task. If you have any query, let me know.
Sir, can we add external files in that?
Speak loudly.
Can we add external files?
Can we?
External files in that directory?
Yes. We can create our own directory. Day after, we can say tomorrow we'll discuss about that, how to add directory into our website hosting, and also we can do how to perform same task by using bootstrapping. Tomorrow we'll discuss about that. So first task, we need to install the Apache 2. ये पहले आना चाहिए आपको. अगर ये आता है तो तुम directory भी add कर सकते हो और external files भी कर सकते हो. For example, I want to add a text file, or for example, in directory I want to add some pages. So can we add? So yes, we can add that. Is it okay, Pratik?
Yes, sir.
हॅलो सर.
Yes.
सर प्रत्येक न्यू IP साठी Apache 2 डाउनलोड करावं लागेल का?
कशासाठी?
सर न्यू IP साठी म्हणजे प्रत्येक वेळेस Apache 2.
Yeah, it is mandatory when we launch instance. At that time, it is a mandatory to install the Apache. Okay, so जब भी हम instance create करते हैं, if you want to host the website, so in that case, Apache 2 is a mandatory. While using in Fedora, instead of that Apache 2, we need to use HTTPD. बट ये कंपलसरी होता है कि जब आपको वेबसाइट होस्ट करना है तो Apache 2 इंस्टॉल करना ही पड़ता है. सी इसमें टास्क क्या है? इफ यू वांट टू होस्ट द वेबसाइट, it is a mandatory to install the Apache 2. Without this, we cannot able to access the website. So when we install this package, automatically this directory will be created. अभी ये भी टास्क करके देखो. Just instance launch करो. इंस्टेंस लॉन्च करके ये डायरेक्टरी एक्सेस करने की कोशिश करो. ये एक्सेस नहीं होगा. दैट मींस ये डायरेक्टरी क्रिएट ही नहीं होगा. ओके, ये www.html, जस्ट वी गेट द var folder. In that var folder we did not get www and html folder. Whenever we install this Apache 2, automatically whenever we install this Apache 2, we get the www and html folder will be created. So that means what? If you want to host the one website, in that section, just we need to install the Apache 2. And whenever we install the Apache 2, automatically this directory will be created. So आपके ऊपर डिपेंड है कि इंस्टेंस के ऊपर आपको Apache यूज करना है क्या, दैट मीन्स वेबसाइट होस्ट करना है क्या. अभी राइट नाउ वी आर लर्निंग हाउ टू होस्ट द वेबसाइट. ओके, स्टैटिक वेबसाइट, हम स्टैटिक के बारे में ही पढ़ रहे हैं. So how to host the static website? अगर वेबसाइट का नाम आता है तो Apache 2 कंपलसरी इंस्टॉल करना पड़ता है. ओके, सो ये किसके फैमिली में? Debian फैमिली में. Similarly, if you want to install the website, or if you want to host the website in Debian in Fedora family, so instead of that Apache package, आपको क्या करना पड़ता है? sudo c. Fedora family के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ता है? sudo m install httpd hyper1. सी ये टास्क करना पड़ता है इसके लिए, फेडोरा फैमिली के लिए. बट डेबियन फैमिली के अंदर, डेबियन के अंदर एक तो उबुंटू आता है और दूसरा काली लिनक्स आता है. सो इन दोनों के अंदर ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करना है तो हम यही कमांड यूज करेंगे. ओके रितिका.
Yes, sir.
स्क्रीन मैंने शेयर नहीं किया था ना. अगर डेबियन के अंदर करना है तो हमें ये कमांड यूज करना पड़ता है, और फॉर फेडोरा के अंदर हमें ये कमांड यूज करना है, sudo yum install httpd -y. I thought my screen is shared, so इसीलिए थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज हुआ है. सी डेबियन के लिए ये कमांड यूज करना है और फेडोरा के लिए ये कमांड है. बट जस्ट मेक अ नोट ऑफ दैट, if you want to host static website, in that section Debian family में Apache 2 and Fedora family में HTTPD ये मैंडेटरी होता है। और यहाँ इंस्टेंस जब हम क्रिएट करते हैं तो HTTP and SSH we need to add this protocol। अभी हमने देखा सेकंड ऑप्शन हम जब रिवीजन कर रहे थे, इन दैट सेक्शन मैंने HTTP ऐड नहीं किया था। इन दैट सेक्शन कैन आई एबल टू एक्सेस दैट वेबसाइट? नो, बट सक्सेसफुली इंस्टॉल होता था, ऑपरेशन भी परफॉर्म होता था, बट वेबसाइट एक्सेस नहीं हो रहा है। व्हाट इज द रीजन? बिकॉज वी डोंट हैव अ HTTP प्रोटोकॉल। So we all know that ब्राउजर के अंदर हम जब भी कुछ एंटर करते हैं, सी इन दैट सेक्शन आई एम ट्राइंग टू एंटर एनीथिंग, for example, see HTTPS. So we get this protocol, HTTPS protocol and HTTP protocol, http://www.google.com. So we get that Google page। और इस पेज को भी हम जब कॉपी करते हैं ना, see when I trying to copy that, so we get that protocol। जैसे भी मैंने यहाँ से कॉपी किया तो यहाँ HTTPS आया, बिकॉज इट इज अ सिक्योर वेबसाइट, इसलिए यस आया। नहीं होता है तो ये अच्छा यस रिमूव हो जाएगा। So these are two only protocols we have. These are the two protocols by using that we can access the any website। So first one is a HTTP protocol and second one is a HTTP। Yes, अब दोनों में डिफरेंस इतना ही होता है कि ये नॉर्मल प्रोटोकॉल होता है, जस्ट इसमें सिक्योरिटी फीचर्स एडेड नहीं होते, इसके अंदर सिक्योरिटी फीचर्स एडेड होते हैं। दैट मीन्स इसके अंदर एन्क्रिप्शन होता है, इसके अंदर एन्क्रिप्शन नहीं होता है। ओके, सो हमने कौन सा वेबसाइट देखा? ओनली HTTP देखा, इसके अंदर HTTP। दैट मीन्स वी कैन एक्सेस दैट website by using a port number 80। and here if you want to access the HTTPS, then we will use the port number as 443। ये पोर्ट नंबर बहुत यूजफुल होते हैं, इंटरव्यू में ये पोर्ट नंबर पूछे जाते हैं। what is the port number of HTTP protocol, what is the port number of HTTPS protocol? Okay, any other question?
सर
Yes,
जेव्हा आपण टर्मिनल मध्ये कमांड्स इन्सर्ट करत असतो ना, तेव्हा आपलं ते टर्मिनल पूर्ण भरल्यानंतर मग ते परत स्टार्ट टॉप पासून कसं होतं सर? तुम्ही करताय ते
see, yeah, I will show you। assume that this one is my terminal। okay, so just 1 minute। हे माझं टर्मिनल पूर्ण भरलेलं आहे, बरोबर आहे? हेच क्वेश्चन आहे ना तुझा? सो हे माझं टर्मिनल भरलेलं आहे, जस्ट प्रेस कंट्रोल एल बटन। कंट्रोल एल केल्यावर तर स्क्रीन काय होईल? क्लिअर होईल। और अदरवाइज फॉर एक्झाम्पल हे अजून डबल भरलेलं आहे माझं हे, सो कंट्रोल एल करा किंवा जस्ट टाइप क्लियर। ओके, सो आइदर वी कैन यूज कंट्रोल एल और आइदर वी कैन यूज क्लियर। सो आपका जो टर्मिनल है वो क्लियर हो जाएगा। स्वप्निल?
हो सर, थँक्यू सर।
Yeah, great। Any other questions? Yes, I will finish the recording and I will